when you were a student athlete, you were faced with some really challenging decisions about, whether or not you can continue to play as a student athlete or monetize your name, image, and likeness. And you kind of were a pioneer in that front in female athletics. So can you talk about your experience as a student athlete?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I was a pioneer. I just was presented with a real opportunity to work in fashion, and because I was on scholarship and I didn't really have. It's not like I sort of was responsible for myself at that point by 18, and so I could make a good living. I went to New York in the summer. It's you can work on legal holidays. I shot on Thanksgiving. I remember my coach was also a really big part of this. And so after my sophomore season of competing, so I had my scholarship for about 18 months, I opted to pay to play. And I gave up my scholarship and I paid, and I made a deal with her because every time we went to NCAA, the second time we went to NCAA tournaments, all the other coaches were trying to find ways to get me in trouble because I was back then magazines were important. They don't mean anything now. And I was in magazines. So they were saying, oh, you're using, even though I would never even take a picture with like a sock, like nothing to do with it. However, so my coach worked with me and we had a deal. I was allowed to get out of spring training. So January through kind of April, May, I would be traveling around the world working. Then I would go back to Florida State and do 6 weeks of summer school and jam up on credits to be eligible to play. Then I would go back to work for another month. Then we had a deal that once I went back to school in August for 2 days, that I would not leave until the season was over and my school semester was over. I mean, I would give up like $35,000 a day jobs to play volleyball, but that was our deal. And so it was worth it to me because I could make the money to pay for school, and I really knew that volleyball was important to me. And my coach, again, if she had put pressure on me, I think I would have played vol and not gone for it. But I think she understood the opportunity.